CFS as an illness is a life-changing experience. It has a devastating effect on all aspects of your life.
The name chronic fatigue syndrome is one that I'm not that fond of because it does really underplay it. It's not just fatigue. It's not just being tired all the time. There are a lot of other symptoms that are just as bad, in fact worse.
The name chronic fatigue syndrome tends to imply that I'm merely tired all the time.
Fatigue is more than just being tired. It is a complete exhaustion state that takes over your whole body, from your brain to your muscles and everything.
I think it's hard to describe the fatigue involved in chronic fatigue syndrome because it's different from the average person's fatigue.
Mostly I manage my CFS just by managing what I do from day to day and week to week.
I've managed my CFS by changing my lifestyle quite dramatically, from not having late nights and from just condensing down what I do.
But it's also been important for me to have a positive attitude, appreciate what I can do, and not dwell on what I can't do.
I've also found that I've had to reevaluate my priorities, goals and values in life and find out what's really important to me. It's been a very important process of the management of my illness.
I always try and push myself just a little bit, but not too far. I find that if you don't push yourself a little bit, then you never get out of bed. But if I push myself too far, I get a relapse and I'm stuck in bed for a long time.
I would encourage someone who has been recently diagnosed with CFS to stop what they're doing and reassess their life. To basically change normal, because normal as you knew it is not normal now. Normal with CFS is something totally different.
I think the small things are very important. No matter how sick you are, you've got to do whatever small things you can to make things better.
And I think the best advice I can give is that you can never stop fighting it. And I don't mean denying it, because that doesn't help at all. But I mean, as easy as it is sometimes to just say, I don't want to make myself feel any more pain than, is necessary, or I'm just going to stay in bed. I think that doing that, if there's any chance whatsoever that you can go out and keep in touch with your life, do it, because you just go downhill once you give in.
I'd like to encourage other people with CFS to never give up, and there is a light at the end of the tunnel, and someday someone will eventually find a cure for us.
I don't think I would ever wish chronic fatigue syndrome on my worst enemy. However, I do wish that people could have it for a day or two or even a month, just so that they know what it's like.